living into that state, not only in meditation, during the day. So you see that if I give you a mathematical equation, experience the sensation, relaxation, stillness, then calmness, then quietness. So when you are able to discern all these layers of your experience, you are already living in extraordinary awareness. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Bring your mind on the right hand, your mind on the left hand. Lift your both the palms, place it on your eyes. Open the eyes inside. Know your experience. Bring the hands down. How are you, Stephen?
That was great. Peace and happiness is my essential nature, and this was total peace. Thank you.
Beautiful. Good. How are you, David and Jerry?
Um, yeah, so that was very good. It was very, very peaceful. The hierarchy of the mind and the different levels of the mind allowed me to keep the mind number 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 away
Yeah.
from my meditation. So it was very, very peaceful. Very,
Very peaceful. Yeah. You pick up the any principle and you give its own interpretation that results into an experience. The way that David is explaining. The last three sessions are very important. I know I say every session is important, but anyhow. So how are you, Jerry?
I'm good. Yeah, it was very peaceful. An overwhelming feeling of joy, just light, bright. Very
Beautiful,
nice.
beautiful, wonderful experience. How are you, Sam?
I'm good. I was dealing with a lot of heaviness again. Um, but focused on fighting that heaviness of the body.
Good, good. How are you, Brandy?
I'm good, thanks. Your lesson was really applicable for me today and right now because I'm moving again, like moving my stuff, my lifestyle. And so it was actually truly extraordinary today that I found that I achieved peace because my mind's working on this move, and I can see it. And I haven't had a lot of that peace, but I really did today in the
Yes.
meditation.
And I can tell you, if you absorb this teaching of our masters, that am I lifestyle or life? Lifestyle, life. You discern between the two. The moment anyone discern between the two, he or she is always at peace, realizes the mistakes. And these mistakes means the delusion part. Beautiful. How are you, Ashok?
Good, sir. Peaceful and progressive.
Peaceful. Very good. How are you, Vaibhav?
Sir, I'm good. It was really peaceful, relaxed.
Relaxed. How are you, Samir?
Sir, it was total stillness.
Okay.
I didn't move even. I didn't move little bit. Also, I didn't move. Whole of the meditation. It was my
Beautiful.
body was totally stiff, and nothing moved inside and outside. Nothing moved.
Very good. That's a very good. So, how are you, Harry?
My my meditation was kind of a combination of awareness at the space and peace level and
Yeah.
awareness of the other levels where my body was distracting me,
Yeah.
and with some return of the pain and the moving and stuff that's very annoying. And
Yeah.
it's very hard for me not to get angry when that happens because it's very not, it's very annoying, and it's making it harder for me to succeed. But I kept thinking about Dr. Markovici, and it was all going on all at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I
And
felt
you,
like I got into the yard. If you go inside the house, like you used to say, when the storm comes, you go in the house and shut the doors. I feel like I got into the house, but then most of the time I was in the yard. But I
yes,
was close to the house.
close to the house. That's a
Yeah.
beautiful. The more we understand, the time comes, the third mind, if these are the mind number 1 and 2, according to David, the mind number 3 will say, oh, I'm already inside the house. What I have to do with the yard?
Mm.
So that awareness is required. It is nothing more than that. Yes, Terry is talking about, we were talking, he has been a good friend of mine. If I say that he supported me when I was here for almost 2 years in New York, Dr. Eli Markovici, he is one of the best eye surgeons in New York City. So he also developed Parkinson. Yeah. I wanted to meet, but now I cannot meet. So how are you, Anesthesia?
Thank you. I'm very peaceful and spaceful, if I can say. I felt space and the feeling of expansion and inside. And my body was also very heavy, especially when I looked at some parts. But inside, I felt light, and it's hot, a hot summer in Ukraine, but
Yeah.
I cooled down. I like this effect.
Very good. The heaviness has to more to do with, I explained before, I'll be dealing in detail. Heaviness has to do with the prana, the life force, and its relationship with the mind and its impact on the body. So when the prana is contracted, it may be for good reason that gives you a kind of heaviness. And when the mind, prana is expended, because again, for good reason, you experience a sense of lightness, or you also experience a sense of what we say, the bodilessness. It has nothing to do with the out of the body experience, if you take it literally. So it is more to do with that. Your mind and the life force has transcended the body together, and you are still able to live in that extraordinary awareness. So that we will talk. That is all for today. Thank you very much. We will meet again
Thank
on
you, sir.
Thank
Monday.
you.
Thank
Namaste.
you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you
Yes.
very
Have a
much.
great
Thank you.
Namaste, everyone.